Okay, so our story today starts somewhere, well, somewhere you'd never expect a tech revolution to be brewing.
I mean, it's a great question, right? It totally sounds like the beginning of a joke. But what's really going on here? It's actually an incredible look at the future of innovation and how it can start at the community level.
So you're probably wondering, how on earth does this work? AI and a brewery? Well, it all kicks off with the location.
Okay, picture this, a local brewery. You know the kind. You've probably got one right in your own town. It's that spot where you go to unwind, you catch up with friends, maybe watch the game. It's just, comfortable, familiar. But at this place, Swamp Cat Brewing, the chatter is a little different. You hear the glasses clinking, but instead of sports talk, people are actually talking about neural networks, about large language models. They're trying to figure out how to take this huge, complicated promise of AI and, make it something real, something that actually helps their community.
And the group making all this happen? They call themselves Lee County AI, or Lee AI for short. And let me tell you, this is not some big corporate thing. Nope, this is a 100% true, from the ground up grassroots movement.
It was all started by this guy, Clive Whitaker. He's a cybersecurity professional, and he just saw this huge gap. He wanted to take AI, this big, scary topic, and just demystify it, make its powers something his actual neighbors in Lee County could understand and use. And this right here, this pretty much says it all. Their tagline is awesome, but it's way more than just catchy. It's their whole mission. It's not just about, hey, let's learn about AI. It's about using it to actually lead the way. So to get a sense of just how fast this whole idea took off, get this, it all started as just one single community group.
And then in just 4 months,
It just blew up to over 150 members, and it's still growing. I mean, that kind of crazy fast organic growth, it just proves they've hit on something people are genuinely hungry for. Okay, so what I think is really cool is how they're actually doing all this. This isn't some boring, stuffy lecture series, you know? The whole approach for Lee AI is making this tech something you can actually touch and use. It's practical. And you've got to see who's showing up to these things. We're talking local entrepreneurs trying to get an edge, small business owners, even professors from Florida Gulf Coast University who come to share what they know. And then you just have regular folks from the neighborhood who are curious. It's literally a perfect snapshot of the entire community. Their whole method is so simple, it's brilliant. It really just comes down to three things. First, you connect. I mean, it's a community, right? Then, you talk. Really hash out what works in the real world and what doesn't. And then, the best part, you build. You actually get in there and get your hands dirty. Like, for instance, at one of their meetups, they didn't just sit around talking about apps. No way. The whole group actually built a working app together right then and there. Now that is how you take something from just an idea and make it real. And this is the really key takeaway here, how totally different this is. You know the old way of learning about tech? It's all theory, you're all your own, and it feels like it's only for the super nerds, right? Well, the Leali way completely flips that on its head. It's all about action, doing things together, and making sure it's accessible to literally anyone, no matter who you are. Look, we're not just talking about some fun little hobby club here. What's happening in that one brewery, it could seriously shape the future of the entire region. And when you actually break down what they're focused on, you see there's a real strategy at play. A huge chunk, yeah, it's about driving economic growth, about sparking new ideas, but look at the foundation. It's all built on community education. Giving people the knowledge, that's the base for everything else they do. Their official mission statement really nails it. This isn't just about teaching people a few new tricks. It's a full-on strategy to make sure their local economy, their neighbors, can actually thrive. They want to be leaders in this AI-powered future, not just people who buy stuff from it. So what's the big takeaway here? That meeting in a brewery, it's more than just a cool story. It's a blueprint. It's a model that shows how any community can grab the wheel and steer its own tech destiny, making sure that nobody gets left behind as AI changes everything. And that really just leaves us with one last thought, one important question for you. For them, it all started with a simple conversation in a brewery in Fort Myers. So, what conversation in what totally unexpected place is going to start the next big thing right where you live?